All right, let's try again. I tried yesterday to call a scammer person that wants to buy my house, and I wanted to get them on here. I wanted to do this live to show a good way to handle this. So let's try them again because they didn't answer me yesterday. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Come on, answer. Yeah, they're not going to answer.
Thomas, good afternoon. How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing excellent.
You know my name.
Absolutely. This is Aaron. You may have been speaking with my partner about the property on Valley Green.
Yeah, I actually texted with somebody, but I'm not sure if they were getting my responses or not.
And so it's very, very busy in here. So,
Oh,
how we doing? Tell me about the property.
well, I figure you guys probably already know a lot about it. I mean, there's a lot. Most of it's public information.
Just some pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, the
so,
text sounded like you guys were ready to make an offer on it.
yeah, that's no problem. So how old is that AC unit and roof over there?
As old as the house.
Okay. That's for the roof and AC.
Correct. Yeah.
And has there been any upgrades to the interior, kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms?
Oh yeah, it's got real nice granite countertops. It's got oak cabinets. It's in great shape. Carpets are great. It's like new. I'm only the second
Okay.
owner, and it's really like new.
Okay. So all those hurricane impact windows on there.
hmm
Okay.
But I guess my question for you, and I said this in the text thread. I'm not sure who was texting me, but the text came from this number.
Mhm.
Um, was anybody getting the text, or because the text that came in yesterday said that I hadn't responded to the text messages?
Yeah, because it looked like you were speaking with someone back in March, and so then it was my partner James, and so look, you guys were talking a little bit, and then you said if we can match Zillow.
Yeah.
Um, well, I mean Zillow. Everyone likes to anchor their price at Zillow, but Zillow doesn't give you the value of the house. Most of the time, they're just it's the average of what's going on in the neighborhood.
Oh,
So
okay.
they can average it on someone next door, and that could be a teardown. So
Oh, so Zillow can be
that's what
wrong. Okay.
Zillow can say pretty much price in the area, and then we got to put boots on the ground and eyes on the property, and we might find that there's a leak in the roof or something like that. And Zillow didn't say that, so
Uh huh.
that's why we always try to find out what the seller you are going through, because it looks like it's in a pretty good neighborhood. That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
What were you thinking about selling? Like, why are you thinking about selling?
Well, I wasn't really, but you guys called me.
Okay,
So I
so
mean, for the right
just
price,
just the price.
absolutely.
I'm sorry, I was talking while you were talking. What do you say?
Yeah, for the right price, absolutely.
Okay, okay.
But it would
And so
take
then,
a it would take a
what's
good
your plan?
offer. It would take a good offer to motivate me to sell.
Okay. So what would be your plan then after that point? Would you, because you're obviously living in the house now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would be your plan given the right offer?
Well, I have several options. I could, move in with relatives. I could,
Okay.
you know, uh, rent again, which I'd rather not do. Because I mean, the housing
Okay.
market is kind of expensive now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
you got like almost 1,000 people moving to Florida a day. So
Yeah. That's good for those house values too.
yeah, I mean, but it's not gonna last as long. Well, in my opinion. So
Right.
uh, I mean, I'm looking in this area, and it looks like house just sold on Hampton Green
hmm
Lane last week for like one just sold for 175. Looks like
175.
one sold for one sold for 199.
And were these townhomes or
Uh,
single family homes?
single families. This is on Arcadia or Arcadia
Really?
Harbor.
Do you have the address on that?
Let's see here. Yeah, so this address is 1228 Arcadia Harbor. And so it looks like that just sold for $194,900. I mean, not to say that's what we're going to offer you. I was just seeing what's selling in that area right now, and it looks like
Yeah, that one you quoted, that's a townhome. It looks like. So what would you offer me?
like I said, we would have to get boots on the ground and eyes on the property. What I can do is I can send my partner out and meet with you. Generally takes them about 20 minutes to an hour, depends on what questions you have. We put everything in writing. We do a quick walkthrough. And then after the walkthrough, we can come up with the offer that we both can agree on. And then we can close as little as a week.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how fast you want to move. So,
but if you don't think it would be like 175, I mean, what would you think it would be?
I mean, from the pictures right here, it's hard to tell because I don't know what the condition of that roof is. You said it's the same age as the house.
Correct. Yeah.
And so, I mean, we've been through hurricanes. We've had all type of stuff going on. So there can be anything that maybe you're not even aware of. So that's all. We always send our guys out. There can be extreme holes and leaks in the walling and the floor. So, I mean, that's exactly why we like to have boots on the ground. So. When I can partner out next week, looks like we have some availability. He'll be actually in Brandon.
Okay.
Does mornings but night usually work for you?
Well, do your offers typically come in higher or lower than Zillow?
Well, that's basically what we try to do is we try to leave you better than what we found you. So we figure out what's going on. I mean, first, do you own this house outright?
No, I have a mortgage.
You used to have a mortgage on it.
Yeah, I have a mortgage.
Okay. Yeah, see, Zillow doesn't, take into consideration none of that. So, how much left is on that mortgage?
Like 100 and something.
Like 100. Okay, no problem. Yeah, and so we would just figure out, what works best for you. I mean, obviously, we're not going to lowball you, and we might not be, a good fit for everyone. I mean, but if we're not a good fit for you, we'll definitely let you know very early on. We're definitely not going to waste our time, if we can't make your offer, and we're not going to waste your time as well. So we'll try to do as much homework as we can and determine how motivated you are, and then we figure out everything else once we are face to face and we have eyes on the actual property. So.
Okay. Well, could you just tell me, like, assuming everything's in great shape, could you give me an approximation?
Assuming everything is in great shape?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so hard for me to tell just by the pictures. I mean, assuming everything is in great shape, we're going to get you as close as to what you're looking for. I mean, obviously you're looking at Zillow, but like this, that's not what's going on in the area. So then what you're going to find out is that when you decide to list it with the realtor at any time, like you said, you're not tight for it. So you're going to find that maybe you want to list it for that price and then your house is just sitting there. Mm-hmm. And which may be okay for you because you may not be in a rush to leave, or I don't know the situation. That's why I was asking you, are you in a rush to leave? Like, what is your timeline to sell?
Oh, it depends. Like I said, if I got a really competitive offer, it would motivate me to obviously sell quicker.
Okay.
Yeah. But are you guys, are you like an investor group?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you're really looking
in-house.
you're looking for like deals then. You're not probably going to offer like retail
value.
Well,
I'm not going to lowball you and put you in a situation that's horrible for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we have families too. We are, we're real people. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna, just try to figure out, what's the lowest I can get.
Hmm.
That's why I want to come and figure out your situation, and we can find out the best, the best situation for you. I mean, really the choice is yours. We generally have options, and so like I said, it takes us about 20 minutes to an hour, depends on what questions you have. But we definitely have everything on paper. We have in-house realtors. If you need to find another home before you close, we have in-house realtors.
Hmm.
We do a lot in-house. So would you be staying here, or would you be moving out of state? What would you be doing?
Oh no, I'd stay in the state. I'm a
Okay.
fan. Yeah,
You cut out there. You said you are what?
I'm a fan of the state I live in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, me as well. I mean, I just came here not too long ago, so I fell in love with it. So
Yep.
it's amazing. You got some people want to get out, and you got some people want to get in. So
Right.
yeah, so that's that. So that's why I don't want to just make you an offer over the phone and just like, and then I get there and I see that it's like, oh crap, I told him this, but there's leaks here or there's something there.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, I can
you
pretty
know,
much assure you there's no leaks or anything like that. But obviously, I know you want to, independently verify that.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And like I said, it generally takes us 20 minutes to an hour.
Hmm.
Depends on what questions that you may have. And
Yeah.
depends on how fast you want to move with this. Uh, we have a zero hassle system, so
Yeah.
we
I was
take a
just
lot of
kind of
pressure off
hoping.
of you.
I was kind of hoping you had like some ballparkish idea now, because what you quoted me, the price that the place that you mentioned that you quoted me, that's a townhome. Actually, I'm not sure if you knew, but there's single family homes here and there's townhomes. So mine is not a townhome.
Yeah, I'm
So
just looking in that area,
yeah.
and
So
I mean
like
I have it right here in my face.
the 195, like that would definitely be a no go, because the place should be
Yeah,
worth about 440, 450.
yeah. So I said I wasn't offering you that. That's just what I saw in the area. So
Okay. In
I want
fact,
to be very clear,
there was
very
a
clear with that.
yeah, there's a closed comparable sale that if it went through an appraisal, it would show up on the comps. Just sold for 440 like 2 months ago.
Yeah, but you got to understand, a lot of those are fully updated. With the new roofs, with the new AC units. I mean, just the roof and AC unit alone, you're looking
Well,
at a difference there, and
that
those
one
are
actually took 10,000
what's that?
off the offer price because they had to fix some things. So the 440 that it closed at actually was a negotiated price.
Mhm. And then you got to understand closing costs, commission fees. We pay all that stuff for you,
Okay.
and so repairs, and so we take care of a lot of that stuff. So a lot of people, they quote at that, but then when you get done, you be like, oh, okay, well, I could have just took cash and did the same thing. So like I said, the choice is yours. If after the appointment, we decide that it's not a good fit for either you or me, we'll walk away as friends.
Hmm.
You can see what the market is doing, and maybe later on down the line, you decide that hey, that offer was the best offer. So,
Hmm.
like I said, we want to leave you better than what we found you. So,
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
uh,
good. So you'll get back to me with that offer.
so basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to set this appointment for next. Well, I can do it as early as next Tuesday,
Okay.
and we can do it. You said the afternoons works better for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a 3 o'clock and I have a 4 o'clock.
Okay. 4 o'clock's probably better.
Okay, and so you're going to be meeting with Zach. Like I said, he's just going to do a walkthrough. He has everything on paper. We're going to put the offer in paper. If there's something that we both agree on and we move forward, we have our title company, and we can close as soon as a week if you like, or how fast you choose to move. So
Okay.
I have this here booked now, and my name is Aaron. So you have my number here. If you have any questions, you can don't hesitate to give me a call. I always have my phone open.
Okay.
If you get confused about anything, just give me a call. It's no problem for me. We're based out of Tampa, so we're local. We're not this huge, company out
Sure.
of state or nothing. We're right
Right.
here, so right here in the backyard. So
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of local. Yeah.
absolutely. So I just sent this over to Brandon. He'll reach out to you and give you a reminder before he comes. And then, like I said, if you have no more questions for me, I won't take too much of your time. So,
Okay. Now, when he comes by, what all does he need to see? He needs to see the exterior, the interior.
absolutely, yep, the exterior, the interior. So
Okay.
basically, he's going to give you a checklist, and kind of go around and just see. Obviously, he's not nitpicking.
Hmm.
He's not looking for that, but he's looking for any major damage. So assuming that everything is up to date and up to code,
Hmm.
it's generally going to go faster, and we'll get
Okay.
you something that we both can agree on. So,
Okay. Sounds good then.
all right, no problem. Okay, so Zach, will see you next week, and like I said, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to give me a call.
All right. Cool deal. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank
All right.
you.
Bye. So that guy was a bit more candid than they usually are. I was trying to get an offer out of him. Obviously, I have no intention of selling to these people because what they're going to do. This is a just for anybody that doesn't know. This is a real estate investor group calling, and I refer to them as scammers. But what they try to do, they play off of low information people. They're looking for somebody that's in like a financial bind or a financial rut, and what they'll do, like if your place is worth, say, um, $200,000, they'll try to come in and offer you like 175, and they'll say, well, you don't have to use a realtor, you don't have to do the closing costs because we pay all of those. So they try to lowball you somewhat, and a lot of times, because I get a ton of these calls, I like to take them just to see like what somebody will offer. It's rare that I actually get an offer, and I tried hard to get this guy to give me an offer. But what concerned me, he mentioned, he quoted a townhome price, which a smaller townhome price in the neighborhood for a comparable sale, and that was completely off because there's no way that the place I'm in would sell for that. And truly, I have no intention of selling to these people at all. I just wanted to take the call, and one of the last calls I took like this, the person actually flat out told me that, they're investors and they basically want a deal. And I'm like, well, dude, I wouldn't even do that for family. Like, why would I do that for you? I don't even know you. And then my favorite question, you heard this on this call, the question they all ask is, why do you want to sell? And I'm like, dude, you called me. You've been texting me. Why do I want to sell? I just want to see what you'll offer me. For the right price, of course I'll sell. If I get a tremendous offer, if I get an offer that's like way higher, which doesn't really happen in this market because with the internet and everything, information is less and less imperfect. So there's not such a thing really as like real estate arbitrage, so to speak. But if I was to get an insane offer, heck yeah. Like Zillow used to have a make me move price that you could list. Heck yeah, I'd move tomorrow. I would work it out. I don't care. Like this guy asked me what my plans would be. I would just work it out. I'll figure it out. But anyway, I wanted to record that just to kind of show uh, how to deal with something like that. So hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed that, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep an eye out for my next videos. And take care.